You see, corruption wants to leave a legacy behind, to put something in the community, to build an infrastructure, appreciates it. Because the point is that they feel we should point to them either way. They wish they can come with their manifestos and debate and sentiment, not by any incentives, not by anything apart from what they can competent. But when you want to run for office, they first ask you how much. You're not going to politics with common sense. Because how is it possible that you have worked all your life and all of a sudden you go on elect because you want to win another office of the jail, and they say no, until you give us money, we will not come out of that jail. Say no, you. So it's counterintuitive. It does not make any sense. You have to suspend your brain sometime. I vote. We're going to speak people. We have to look at ourselves too. Now, how many of us is ready to say no? I am not selling my vote. You see, if we give them that feedback, politicians are not stupid. We were shouting Muslim winning. The man wants to win this election and is going to go to the population that he feels they are going to give him that vote. If he does not, it is not the other way around.
Okay, so talking about the Muslim ticket, you don't have any issue with
it, and I hope that you vote for my candidate in your state, who is an amazing individual.
Let's not talk about that right now.
I hope you will vote for Senator Basiakpa.
I will talk about that. We'll talk about that.
That listens. A good politician will listen to the people and cannot lead a good going to resonate with. And what I'll be like, well, he's trying to get the whatever yada yada yada. I mean, they are also right, okay. But I mean, tomato
by INEC, and then the next minute he takes it to court, and before you know it, the court says he wants.
Who needs to remove emotions and sentiment from blind, right? The symbol of law. You can win the case, and of course they go by the tenets of the law. We can make all the common sense that we want to make. Common sense and the law are two different things. Next process, and they have made the governor that was removed, or yes, that was the governor Adeleke. His systems should not be wrong. If they are wrong, then there's a. And again, I hope INEC, for the process, I've done everything as a politician to make sure I am positioned to win. Blind democracy. And I hope the people, whoever is the leader, whether.
Brings me to this question. There's one question, vote buying, but taking it to court. Is it Godfathers or is it even INEC?
One voter's card I have today is the same voter's card has. One voter's card that we have the chance, we have the opportunity to change our leaders. I think INEC is doing at least 60%, to be fair. They are trying their minimal best to be fair in election. There's still loopholes in the past 3 elections. I think they've maintained a relatively neutral position. Though, as a participant in that election, I still see where INEC here and there, they have their own issues. Some details of some statistics are preferable to some parties. As the time goes by, things will become more fine-tuned. So INEC have their own share of the pie. When we have in that whole spectrum, from primaries, so space.
But also, sanctioned.
POs. We should be asking the CPs, the commissioner. Unfortunately, how many people were arrested? Our policemen, cold water or something, over and expect different results. Vote buying can be reduced. I was at the polling unit on election. After voting, they will show the polling, the covering their. And you know one thing, to be in their commander that says they're ready.
Okay, so
and I would advise if Muhammad Buhari is the DPOs and the CPs, now we'll be seeing people move CPs around as it is what would they call it? GC, what's it called? So the security CDC.
Everybody answer the question. I wanted to. We're not funding them enough to do.
Especially in the military or the police, you don't say because they don't pay me, I go for another. Go and sell something. Do start entrepreneurship.
Discouraging people who are that.
They are so regimented.
Dr. Damola, because of time, let's vote buying. What policies do you think can be put in place?
Of our polling unit is a one very small thing in one side. You vote there and you show the way you voted for. Then you go to one place and collect your money. That is what is happening these days. We have to upgrade the architecture. Is a sweet spot for vote buying now. Let me tell you, for voters card now, it seems people, what Beavers does is that your vote truly counts. Collect your voters card count. Voters card have become gold. Voters card. Do you understand? It is so. Let us understand what our voting what's it called, voting space is. They are voters who are voting for.
Do you think all electoral bodies have done proper sensitization enough to ready around?
Can never be enough. In 2015, we want to get any good news. You want to make sure the news you're getting is from a credible source. You probably have to use the hashtag Nigeria Decide, ETCs. Three should be treated equally. Don't disenfranchise people by just so everybody, we all have our own roles to play. What's it called? This is a time for them to start preaching. No, don't sell your vote. Don't the civil societies, everybody to keep preaching it. So it can never be enough until the election is over. Then we'll now breathe and say yes. And people should understand. Let me say this. Sorry, wins or loses. There's a House of Representative there. There's a governor there. There's a House of Assembly member there. They should not look towards the presidency alone. Whoever becomes the presidency will do 4 or 8 years. Origin of all our problems. So everybody should
all the way calling us from US and also some other time.
Absolutely. I'm happy.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, it sensitizes the people as well. But election is around the corner. It's closer than we can perceive. I already said in between the box. My name is Rachel David White. Catch that on our social media platform, SpectrumTv.ng. Good evening.